Blake was never the type to believe in curses. He thought them to be nothing but old wives' tales, something to scare misbehaving children with.
Superstitions didn't bother him either.
But ever since he met that woman, that witch that spoke in a peculiar way, with the braided raven hair and wicked grin like no other person he's seen before, he couldn't shake away the eerie feeling possessing him lately. Of course, he didn't pay attention to the little spell she cast on him.
Why would he? It was all make-believe, a poor attempt to scare him. Nothing more, or was it? Every time he looked at the mirror, it was as if a stranger was staring back at him.
Was it the curse that made him feel this way?
Had he always felt such discomfort when it came to his body? His own flesh was suffocating him, and he felt it getting worse each passing day.
Every breath, every blink, every touch, every smell,
every taste was excruciatingly overwhelming.
The position of his tongue in his mouth was too uncomfortable. His lips were too dry.
His nails were too fragile. Every moment was a nightmare.
He wished to break away from the confines of his mortal flesh,
to transcend the limits of the human body. It was too unbearable having skin, too inconvenient.
No amount of therapy was able to cure him of this compulsion.
From his wish to break free from his prison, one night, he sat in the bar near the clinic where he worked in. One hand was wrapped around his liquor bottle, while the other was fidgeting with a scalpel. Just a single cut, he thought, eyes spellbound to the sharpness of the blade.
It was then he heard the voice of a woman, making him flinch as he broke away from his trance.
"What brings you here, stranger?"
She spoke to him with a bitter smile. "You have the expression of someone who's here to drown his demons."
"Am I wrong?"
"What does a pretty thing like you know about demons?" said Blake, sparing her a glance before downing the contents of his bottle.
"Would you believe me if I told you I've seen one?"
Her bizarre question, coupled with her unique beauty, was enough to spike his interest.
She had long, blonde hair, eyes like diamonds, and rosy lips like those of a model. It was more than a little suspicious that a girl like her was interested in talking to him.